Hey, this is Rick with Big Tiny Outdoors. I'm here today to help prove or show our newest customer, Abe, from Abe's General Store, and his son Patrick was lucky enough to be one chosen to come out and help me video and help me educate you guys on our products at Rubline Scents, and also to prove to you that corn and other things that aren't necessarily needed to attract deer and stuff like that. That's good. All right, we did a little searching around, and we're near one of Abe's stands, and it's about 40 yards behind us over here. And then we come up here, and there's a couple of deer trails coming down through an open place where you can see that it's worn. What I try to generally do when I start doing my mock scrapes and stuff is find an overhanging branch, a lick branch, that the bucks will use to put their glands on when they start going around looking for does. So I try to keep to that. That way you can also put your dripper or your wicks or whatever you decide to use when you use Rubline scent products. And then of course, in a later date, I'll tell you about all the products. But today, I don't know if you can zoom in or not, we're using a fresh scrape. It is our non-estrus doe and 2.5-year-old buck. Now I've already proven to some other customers, and he sent me videos or pictures of his trail cams, and he put on there, I'm impressed, they're all over it. I just put it out today. So we are hoping the exact same thing, and that was in April, that was in April. And we're hoping now June 15th that the exact same thing happens. Patrick's gonna come out either later today after we create this, or tomorrow, and he's gonna put cameras on it. So we will have an updated video showing the different pictures that we captured through his cameras. We're gonna do, this is a private location here. We're gonna go also to another, which is approved state game lands that we got approval from, and then another private location. And we're gonna have 3 sets up, so we're gonna have plenty of video to show you guys at a later date. But like I said, I come up here, I try to find a licking branch so that you can hang your wicks, hang your drip bags, whatever. You can also see that the buck will come up and he'll rub his glands on there. And then I just take an old stick or something, and I just start making a mock scrape, which is basically just unearthing the ground. For those of you who don't know about mock scrape, what a buck will come up and do when he starts to look for does that are in estrus and stuff like that. That's a wall there, but and he will just clear this all off. And the scent of the unearthed ground will attract the deer automatically. And the fresh scrape is an attraction scent that Rubline Scent has created, and it does not spook does. It does not, and it attracts them. Deer are naturally curious at this, so they'll come up and they will look at this, and they'll smell it and try to figure out, oh, this is a new doe in our area, or this is a new buck in our area. And I just sprinkle a little bit on. You don't have to do as much as I do to get started, but we want to make sure that Patrick has a good bunch of video and stuff like that. Now, you can start this April, May, June, July, August, and then come September, you can come out with fresh scrape. We recommend that mid-October, when the bucks really start getting wound up, between that and November 1st, you use our buckrut juice, and you can, like I said, drip bag, whatever, or refresh it and this up. And then in November, beginning in November, you use our triple estrus, which the big boys are out. They're looking to breed as many does as they can, and have a plentiful population for next year. I'm trying to think what else. Hey, it's Rick with Big Tiny Outdoors. We're at our second stop. Of course, you can see It's a public game land, so we're going to go up here and create another mock scrape for June 15th, and prove to Abe and all his patrons how well our product works, and how successful you can be using Rubline Scents.
Rolling.
Hey, it's Rick again. We're at our second location. It's a public location, and I went around, looked around a little bit, and found a place that appears to be like a general feeding area, browsing area, and stuff like that. As you can see down here, the creek at one point runs through, and there's all kinds of tracks, so I'm sure they're also collecting up some of the minerals that they need. And as you look up, you can see the ridge and the hill line along here, and it goes around, and then it comes down. And once we get over to here where we decide to make this scrape, there is another location down here where obviously water had been, or mineral sites and stuff, and then a path goes right up to here where they go back into the feeding area. As I said, once again, I found a branch that I can hang my dripper on, or my stick. I'm going to work this up here and create a scrape. Patrick's going to come back later, as I said in the other video, and he's going to put cameras so that we can observe this and have updates for you guys later on in the weeks to come. Once we get enough video, pour a little bit of the fresh scrape from Rubline Scents on the ground, and we're going to go ahead and do a little stroll just to kind of show you again where we're at. Then we're going to move on to our third location, and once we get to our third location, we'll start up again and do the exact same thing. All right, we'll see you in a few. Hey, this is Rick again, Big Tiny Outdoors. Patrick behind the camera from Abe's General Store. We're at our third location, a private location, and Patrick has shown me where they originally had a drip bag set up with a different scent in it and stuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to doctor this location up, and then we're going to try Rubline's Fresh Scrape and get cameras on it, and we're going to see the results. And Patrick's going to let me know in the near future after he gets the cameras up, and then we are going to start our stage of setting these mock scrapes up, and then using the different stages of the Rubline Scent products. And I'll explain that all to you in more detail at a later date. We're going to go ahead and start right now and get this scrape worked in here. All right. A little bit of fresh scrape. Alrighty. Now we have that in. Like I said, he has up here, as you can see, an old drip bag. We're going to go ahead and start the process, find out what deer are in here this year, and then if we have some pretty nice bucks, we'll do a buck rut juice, and then in November, the beginning of November, do the bag with possibly triple estrus and see what our results are. I'll let Patrick pan around and show you the kind of the area and where the stand is and stuff, so you guys can kind of see what's going on in the area. Pretty much they, from what Patrick says, they bed down right in this area and stuff. They cross through here all the time, day and night. So I appreciate you guys' time. Thank you. Thank you, Patrick, for filming. Thank Abe for bringing me out here to let me test and prove to you guys exactly how great Fresh Scrape is year round. And we'll see you all later.